Alright, what's up guys? We're back with another good game around $5. This is Thronefall. It's kind of a mashup between tower defense, base building, and a little bit of real-time strategy. So first off, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. It helps me out. I'm getting close to 1,000 subs. And with that out of the way, let's kind of take a look at this game. It's an indie game in early access. Right now it's about $5. It's $6.99 full price, but currently it's on sale for the holiday sale, 15% off. So I just picked it up for like $5. But as you can see here, the way the game works is you have sort of like a building phase, and then in the daytime, and then at nighttime you have a battle phase. And we're about to do the battle phase. I'm just kind of positioning my army so that they can defend against the incoming attack. So each of these little things, red things here, kind of shows you what enemies are coming and how many. So you have somewhat of an idea. Oops, I forgot to. So you can have your units either follow you, and you can command them, just like they'll follow your hero unit around, or you can kind of drop them off and position them there. There's also sort of like passive buffs you can get for your character, as well as you can pick between different weapons. So far I've unlocked the spear, which is what I'm currently using, and you start off with the bow, and then each weapon has its own sort of like special active ability you can use that has a cooldown. I'll show you in the combat phase. So I'm just kind of trying to make sure I've got everything kind of positioned where I want it. It may take like 3 of these guys to command, and actually I'll probably drop them off down here and then take I just actually no, it's kind of hard to get just the units that you want. I don't know if there's like a better way to do it. Just trying to get the spearmen here. So I think they're a little quicker, so they can kind of keep up with my hero. And I just want to drop them there. Got some longbowmen here. They've got really good range, but they are kind of squishy, so I've got them behind my wall. So we're going to go ahead and activate the battle phase. And I wasn't expecting them to just come. So that's my special ability. It's just kind of like a really fast strike attack. Your units, if they do die, they start to respawn from like their barracks or archery range. So it's not a big deal really if they die in the combat phase. You get them back at the start of the next phase as well. So looks like we pretty much got this phase cleared, and now we get to collect all of our gold, and that is from all the various buildings. There's like economy buildings, and then your defensive structures and your towers, and your like barracks and whatnot. So you have to kind of find a balance between economy and defense in the early stage of the game. Go ahead and drop these guys here. So this is going to be a pretty big wave, and it's still pretty early in the lifespan of this game, so there's not a ton of content, but it is a pretty chill, like relaxing, enjoyable game to just sit down and play. And I mean, for $5 it's definitely worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade, get a little bit more military units here, and I think we're kind of approaching the end of the game. So I'm going to focus a little bit more on the military side of things here. And we just want to make sure that, like, our base doesn't die. Okay, so now we need to position all of our military units. What are these guys? They just must be a lot faster in the daytime than they are at night. Oh, those are my longbowmen. That makes more sense. So we're gonna... No, that was not what I wanted to do. So we're gonna just drop them there. Got our crossbowmen. Not getting attacked from down there. Gonna drop our crossbows there. These are my knights. Got another crossbow. Put him here. And we'll go ahead and drop them there. Take about half of them and give them a little bit of a meat shield. And we'll go ahead and start this. Gonna reinforce our top here. Go ahead and use my special. I've taken the traits and like passives to really just boost my hero's overall strength significantly. Just in terms of getting extra damage and health. Alright, so we're gonna collect these forces. Bring them up here. Alright, and we got that cleared. So looks like a fairly large frontal assault on the next phase. Okay, so we'll beef up, we'll go ahead and beef up our front defenses. Oh, I see. So if you... I kind of messed up a little bit what I was trying to do there, but... So if you go to that, it will select all of that unit type for a little bit additional control. then I, of course, being such a great leader, I will lead from the front. These little bug-looking units, they just kind of rush your castle. So they are kind of dangerous. They almost killed me on one of the early phases of this map, just because I was not aware of that and prepared. I think I survived with like 1 touch left on my key. So yeah, we're just massacring them in the kill zone. All right. This seems like a rather small incoming wave, unless this is like a super, you know, like a really strong unit. I'm gonna try out this ballista tower here and go ahead and further fortify these walls. I think we will get another ballista tower, just in case it is like a really tough unit. At least we'll be able to like crack through its armor. And I'm just upgrading these houses here for a little additional economy, just to get all that gold spent. So I'm gonna go ahead and position my forces, spearmen like in the second row, warriors or knights in the first row. And then my crossbowmen in the third row, and my longbows in the back row. So we will go ahead, trigger this. Kind of surprised that was the only wave. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the big one from the looks of it. So we're definitely gonna just really beef up our towers here. So we got a lot of siege engines, it looks like. So I'm gonna get some more ballista towers just to help get those knocked out. And I think over here. So what's coming from this way? Not a ton of stuff. It looks like most of where the attack is coming from is this northeastern side. We'll go with the fortress tower, and we'll go with one more ballista tower. And it looks like we got one last house we can upgrade here. So now we just need to position all of our troops again. I think I'm going to fight a little bit closer to the towers this time, and keep my longbows behind the wall. And then the knights, like, hopefully they can hold there with me. And then the crossbows, I think, are gonna have to just kind of like hold that flank right there. Yikes. This is gonna be tough. It's definitely gonna be tough. Alright. So far, so good. else, are they? Alright. So we have cleared this map. And I'll kind of show you what the extent of the content is so far in this game. It's definitely, it's fun. And so you level up. Now you can get flails, which is pretty cool. Now I can get 2 perks, alright. Oh, that's pretty good. So I'm not sure what the 3 of 6 means exactly. If, like, there's more unlocks you can get there. So these are all the maps. And you can progress through them so far. I'm sure they'll add more, but right now there's, you know, this is the tutorial one. But there's these other 4. And so I'm going to go back into this one just to see exactly what it is. So here you can pick, you know, what weapons you want. I like the spear, and I can pick 2 perks now. So I think it's a tough choice between these 2. I think I'm gonna upgrade the castle. And then you also have these mutators here, which add an additional challenge to the maps, which I haven't tried those yet. But yeah, that's the game in a nutshell, guys. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching. And if you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. It really helps me out. And remember to give them the D.